Hello everybody, welcome back to another episode of HHM TV. Brock, Chris, and Kyle with you, and today, a very special experience, Chris.
Oh yeah.
We're brewing beer. I know you like it.
I do, and I love science, and so we're in my wheelhouse right now.
Yeah. Kyle, you're excited, right?
I like beer.
There you go. Stay tuned.
Welcome to Gnometown Brewing Company. My name is Bradley. I'll be your brewmaster today.
I'm gonna try the Rich Girl. You can't play that.
I'm trying the Founder's base. Excellent combination.
I'm gonna try the prescription because I'm addicted to this place. Chris, may I say that your hair looks fantastic today?
Thank you.
I'm going to be trying the Imperial Porter because it looks pretty robust.
Have any of us ever brewed before? First time ever. Awesome. Excellent. Happy to have you here today. If y'all would like to join me over at the kettles, we'll go ahead and get started there. So we have about 22 pounds of grain in this bucket here. That is about 90% of our base malt, and then we do have a little bit of caramel malt in there. This is going to give you all of your color, all of your flavor, and also all of your alcohol content at the end of the day. So during this process, we are going to be stirring for about an hour. Now, we don't have to stir for this entire hour if we don't want to. However, I do suggest that you come up every 10 to 15 minutes to give this a good stir. However, if we do stir for that entire hour, you are going to be pulling out more of those fermentable sugars, which means you're going to have a little bit of a higher ABV in your beer.
I tell you what, Kyle, there's one thing I know about you is that you're always down to stir the pot.
Did you see Chris's red pants today?
Kyle, what are you doing? You're always stirring the pot.
So one thing that's really awesome about this area, man, is just the location of it. Downtown, man, perfect place to get to. You can park right along the street. It's awesome.
I agree. Hey, speaking of that, Chris, I mean, this is a 3-hour brewing session. Do you need to feed the meter?
I didn't feed it the first time.
That's gonna cost you $12.95.
I wouldn't bet you because that's probably it. Hey, what's the verdict?
It got me, man.
Ooh, I got you a beer
You got
though.
me.
You're good.
All right, cool. That makes sense.
We call this step sparging.
Sparging?
Sparging,
Okay.
correct.
Sounds fierce.
Hey, you sparge, bro?
Do you even sparge?
What I'll be doing here in a few minutes is taking these grains out, and then we'll have you all help me rinse those off with some nice hot water.
Now, is there a chance we can scald ourselves? Because I like to up the element of danger.
There's definitely that possibility, but we definitely make sure to take precautions to make sure that doesn't happen.
Here at HHM TV, we take risks.
You gotta take risks when you're making beer. Science.
Yeah, in the name of science.
So the hops that we're using today are Chinook for our bittering. They're notorious for grapefruit, a little bit of spice and pine. Definitely get a smell of those.
Yeah.
They smell wonderful.
Now, what's this? I'm sorry, what's this in the middle?
So this is called Irish moss. Kind of smells like fish food.
Oh, yeah.
It is a fining agent. We actually use that, we actually use that to help clarify our beer.
Okay.
And then our last one there are Citra hops. Some grapefruit, melon, very bright and floral. Those are definitely one of my favorite hops to use. And those will be going in at the very end of our boil today.
I'm loving the process. We're making beer. We'll see how it turns out. I think it's gonna be good.
Chris, what are your thoughts so far?
How about you? I want to be the guy drinking out of the Erlenmeyer flask, though.
All right, so we are ready to move on to our next step in the brewing process.
Our brews are boiling.
Oh yes, it is. Going wild over here. We are going to be adding in our hop additions.
All right, well, I think we should at least take a little bit of time here to mention that they are right beside the Hoppy Gnome here, which is a source of some incredible food here downtown, right?
Yeah, one and the same on the company. So Hoppy Gnome is known for the tacos first and foremost, over 15 different varieties of tacos. I have 3 here. The Bob Marley is my favorite. That's taco with a little bit of spice, a little pepper, a little pineapple.
Do you like it spicy, Brock?
You know, sometimes I do, Kyle.
Nice.
You got the steak and pasta?
I do.
Looks amazing.
Yeah, so actually when I was back there in the kitchen filming this, saw this being prepared and I didn't know it was mine. And I started taking compliments on it, and the next thing you know, I realized it was mine, so.
You're in for a treat, I think.
I think so.
So we're about 10 minutes outside of our boil, which is gonna conclude our boil process for the day. But before that, we are gonna be adding what we call Irish moss. This is a fining agent. It is made out of red sea kelp. This will help us clarify the beer.
It smells awful, to be honest.
Oh, it does. It does not smell great. But you won't taste any of that. You won't smell any of that in the beer itself.
Okay.
This is to help us just clarify the beer for you.
Okay.
We want to keep it nice and small.
Yep.
We want to make sure that people are coming in and experiencing us as a whole, not just going out to the liquor store and buying it. However, I will say that we do have growlers available, so you're able to come in and get a nice growler full of any of the beers that we brew. So we are ready to add our last hop addition. This hop addition that we're going to be adding lastly is for aroma. You won't get any kind of bittering out of this at all. It is purely for the scent of the beer. So if you guys like to do the honors, adding that last hop addition, that'd be great.
I think this is me this time.
Yeah, Kyle, go ahead and do this time, man. Do you ever feel like just this warlock in the cauldron?
Oh, all the time.
It's creating the
all
dastardly
the time.
deeds.
All right, so this is going to do it for part one at Gnometown Brewing Company. Chris, did this satisfy your inner scientist?
It did. So it took me back to the old chemistry days, so it was a lot of fun.
Yeah, that's right. Kyle, you like beer. You have a good time?
I enjoyed the beer very much. The food, the steak pasta was amazing as well. So thank you, I appreciate everything.
Yeah, we had a great time. We want to thank the folks at Hoppy Gnome and Gnometown Brewing Company. Bradley, our brewmaster, thank you so much.
My pleasure.
Now, before we queue up part two, tell folks a little bit about what they'll see in the second part, what our beer is going to be going through from this point forward.
Sounds good. So here going forward, we are going to be going into our fermentation process. We'll be adding some active dry yeast and moving it into a room that is light and temperature controlled at all times. We'll be there for about 7 to 10 days, and then we'll go into our cold crashing process, which will allow us to drop out any extra yeast particles or hot particles in the wort. From there, we're going to be going into bottling, which is a really great process, a lot of fun as well. During that process, we're going to give you anywhere between 40 and 40 to 20 ounce bottles. Wow, awesome. Quite a bit of beer, around 5 gallons.
Yeah, so nice thing for all of you viewers out there is, Chris, it's
Contest time.
okay. So Kyle, what do we want folks to do to win this experience?
Absolutely. So what you want to do is that you want to share this video, and then you want to click the link to register to win. And also tag your friends below so they can see this as well, because if they win, you win as well because you can join.
So that's going to do it for another episode of HHM TV. I'm Brock, he's Chris, he's Kyle.
I'm Bradley.
Go find the great things in your community.
We'll see you next time.